when I used to log into my bank account. It would say, "Good morning, Daniel." Now, they think they're being personalized because they know it's morning and because they know my legal name is Daniel. What they don't know is that the only person who calls me Daniel is my mother, and only when she's mad at me. One of the things that AI does best is take a ton of data and compile it into little pieces that make more sense. It's able to interpret data into insights. And so that allows us to create much more personalized experiences than we've ever had before. We can quickly learn something like Dan has a dog, or Dan once had a problem with this particular product, or Dan prefers blue shirts. And that data can be captured and reused the next time we have a conversation with Dan so that we provide an ultra personalized experience. I think that up until now, what we call personalization is not really. And one of the examples I love to use there is when I used to log into my bank account. It would say, "Good morning, Daniel." Now, they think they're being personalized because they know it's morning and because they know my legal name is Daniel. What they don't know is that the only person who calls me Daniel is my mother, and only when she's mad at me. One day, the bank had a pop-up that asked me what name I wanted to be called. Now, I'll admit I have a weird sense of humor, so I thought about saying Homer Simpson, but I decided not to. I put in Dan. And sure enough, now when I log into my bank, it says, "Good morning, Dan," and I feel like all is right with the world. And it's a subtle difference, but it's the difference between being personalized to me or trying to be personalized for everyone at scale, but not really being personalized. And I think that's how really AI can help us, is that it can be personalized on an individual basis based on each customer's preferences, purchase behavior, and other things that we know about them. The other thing that AI can do is really provide insights on conversations that we can then feed back to an agent, for example, if there happens to be a phone agent involved. We can also take a look at how Dan interacts with a chatbot and the questions that he types in and how he phrases things and how he might react to the chatbot answers. So these kinds of insights, again, can be crunched by AI in super warp speed and continuously improve the product. I think when we talk about AI, a lot of times we mention AI and machine learning in the same phrase, like those are two exactly the same things. But in fact, they're not, and they're related, and both are important. The AI portion is the portion that is doing the work that a human might do, but the machine learning is about how it gets smarter. And that is really the key to being more human-like, because we get smarter. We are able to take in things in our atmosphere, and we're able to adapt. If it's cold, we put on a coat. And so AI has machine learning as its helper to do that and to continue to get smart. And what is amazing about it is it can do it, again, on a one-on-one level.